G'day everybody, welcome back to another Scorey AFL tipping video. It is great to have your company, and today I'm going to be doing my round 11 tips. We'll be taking a look back at last round to see how I did, and of course checking out the comp. Who was the best tipper out of all of you for round 10, and who is the leader overall? Well, let's have a look at last round, and we got 5 tips right. I think we started things off really well, and then it's sort of by I think Saturday afternoon the wheels came off. But we at Thursday night, Gold Coast Suns over Hawthorn, we tipped by 3 points. We're relatively close, so happy with that. Then on Friday night, we tipped the Swans over the Blues, and we got that correct. The Pies over Adelaide, that was a great game. 78 to 68, and then Adelaide over, we had Port Adelaide getting absolutely trounced by Geelong. And then, so everything was going well with the tipping, and then we had Freo over the Giants at home. So well done, Freo. And then, oh my goodness, we wow, that's a walloping. The Bombers got well and truly pantsed. Well done, Bulldogs. 127 to 36. Oh my goodness. But moving on, we did a very, very close game, and the lead kept seesawing. It was a great game to watch at Richmond v North, and North got that win just by 4 points. So very happy that I tipped North. A North tip worked out finally for me. And then we finished the round off with 2 more losses. Melbourne defeating Brisbane at home. So a couple of home defeats going on, and then we had West Coast Ego. Oh my goodness, I think I said West Coast Egos. Well, hopefully they're not getting an inflated sense of themselves after that win, but all congratulations to them for beating St Kilda. So that was another wrong tip. So let's dust ourselves off and have a look at round 11 coming up. So, Thursday night, Geelong are playing the Bulldogs. Oh, it's Cats versus Dogs. Oh, we might have to do a battle for that. Oh, I always like it when there's a Cats Dogs game on. Yeah, that we'll do that as our Footy Stars. I don't think I've promised anything for Footy Stars coming up. So we'll do a Cats v Dogs Footy Stars on. We'll do it Wednesday, because I think doing the Footy Stars on Thursdays when there's a game on, it just, I don't know, I don't think there's enough time to watch it. So we might start doing Footy Stars on Wednesday, as long as there's a Thursday night game, just to give each other a little bit of room. And oh yeah, no, I actually have to tip this. Oh, so I mean, well, Geelong got beaten by GWS, but I don't think they're going to let that happen again. I think they're going to come back roaring. I feel like it's not going to be like maybe 13 points. 13 points in Geelong's favour. Friday night, it's Dreamtime at the G, so that's very exciting. We've got the Bombers taking on the Tigers, of course, Dreamtime at the G. So, I mean, I feel like this is one of those games where it's a bit like Anzac Day, where it doesn't really matter so much how the teams are going outside of this game. This is like a very special game, and so I feel like the players just sort of rise to the occasion. I'm actually going to the game, and I'm going with Richmond supporters. So kind of the head of me wants to go for Essendon, but my heart wants to go for Richmond. But oh no, wow. I mean, look, after that Bulldogs game, you would sort of lose a lot of confidence in Essendon, but I am going to go for Essendon and not tell the people I'm... Don't tell my friends. I don't think they... Wow, they don't watch. So, we'll move on. And then we have the Blues and Giants. Oh, it's so funny. Like, the Giants beat Geelong at home, but then they get beaten at their home. Although, I guess to be honest, they haven't played there that much, right? So is it really home ground if you rarely play there? So topsy-turvy. Were Carlton. I feel like I've sort of been possessed by a tipping ghost and I'm just sort of not sure, and then I just sort of make a decision without really thinking about it. Hawks Lions, we'll go for the Hawks. That's at Saturday afternoon. And then North Melbourne Pies, going for my Pies, of course. A Marvel. We don't play at Marvel a lot. That will be intriguing. I feel like North are fairly good at Marvel, so and then we have, of course, it is the second round of Sir Doug Nicholls Indigenous round, of course, which is, I remember when I did the tipping last week. I filmed this on Monday, and they hadn't changed the names on the tipping, but they have. It's all changed now. So we've got Welly Up and Yatapulti. You would probably have to go for Freo after that. And at home, so we are. And then we've got the Battle of the Birds. Crows v Eagles at Adelaide. Well, yeah, Adelaide at home. Then, this is another good battle. Nam v Sydney. That's a bit of a toss of a coin. Although maybe Sydney being back at the G might bring back bad memories. So let's go for Melbourne or Nam. And then we finish things. We're finishing it at Marvel Stadium. It's usually like a Perth game to finish off the round. But we've got Saints and Gold Coast. At Marvel. I'm sort of tempted. Oh, am I tempted to go for the Saints? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so that's it. So let's now check in with the comp. So, round 10 top tipper. Well done, Quaddy. The only, I almost said player, the only tipster with 7 tips for the round. So well done, Quaddy. 7 tips with a round 10 margin of 6. Then we have everybody else is on 6. So we've got King Cave, Glenn, Fish and Crips, Nathan, Lana, Skivo, Matthew, Matt is a 1. We've got Eugene, Bocall, Will Superdogs, Will. We've got Tizza, Tyler, M, Rewalt, 8, Miles, and Lachlan Collects 21, rounding out the top 10 best tipsters for the last round. And as we can see, the one next to Lana, that is giving away that there hasn't been a change. But there we go. Let's go to total tips. We've got Lana still in. That's close. Ooh. So Lana is on 67 tips for the year with a total margin of 205. We've got Bocall also on 67 with a total margin of 230. Woo. Then we've got Fish and Crips on 66 with 255, and then okay, so they're like the supreme top 3. Then on 63, we've got Cam AFL, King Cave, Mr. L from PA, and the Armadale Demons. And then on 62, we've got Cyril, Xavier, Sepultura Darren, and Mason Considine, both all on 62. So, it is just super, super, super close at the top. I mentioned last week, we had, I think in like the top round 9 tippers, there was Aaron the WO ... and I wasn't sure, and I guessed it might have been Aaron the Worm. It's not. It turned out to be Aaron the Worst Tipper, which look, Aaron, if you're in the top 10, that's much, much worse than you. So, but we did have a very good laugh about that, Aaron the Worm. So that was, I'm glad that we had a bit of fun with that. But there you go. That is the tipping done and dusted for another week. Thank you very much for joining me. Like I just sort of made up just a few moments ago, on Wednesday, we'll do a Footy Stars Cats v Dogs battle, and then of course we have team coach later on in the week. Well, Saturday morning. That is later on in the week. So enjoy the rest of your week. I can't wait to see you back next week. Good luck with your tips. But until next time, stay cool, take care. My name is Dave, aka Scorey, and I can't wait to see you next time.